the super guarantee is increasing from 11.5% to 12%. So super guarantee is the super that your employer is required by law to put into super on your behalf. And good news is it's going up. Well, good news for employees, employers. We like to reward the people who work hard for us, so we're happy to pass that on.
Well, on that, and this is where I want people to maybe just check with their employer, because I did an Instagram reel the other day, if you are on an $85,000 package,
inclusive of super,
you might get $5 a week after tax less in your bank account. But if you're on a wage plus super, which equals around the $85K, your employer will have to pay the extra 0.5 into your super.
Yep.
So just on this, over the last, I think, 5 years, it's ratcheted up.
Yeah, from 9. It was paused at 9.5 for a long time, and it's gone up to, and the final destination, as we know now, is it's going to be 12% for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so we can't see that. I did maybe see somewhere that they wanted it up to 15 at some point.
There are some studies at 15.
But given the amount of accumulated wealth in super in Australia, I think it will be a hard one to increase it for a little while, given that effectively a lot of people who might just be on an award, so here's your hourly rate plus super, the employers will have to basically pay that. So I'm confident that that 12% is here to stay for a very long time. My team everyone's on a package and a salary, but I've just taken the view I'm a small business. I don't have lots of employees, so I've just increased their super 0.5 where by the quote-unquote book, I didn't have to. But check with your employer how they see that because that is 100% changing.
Yes. And for some people, that's good news and no impact. But for others, if you've done the maths or crunched the figures to go, okay, based upon my salary plus super, I can salary sacrifice X per year and get me to the cap. If your employer's about to start putting an extra $20 a week or $100 a month into your super, given that the concessional cap is not increasing, that's not on the list of things changing, probably worthwhile going back and just double checking some of that maths to go, maybe I don't salary sacrifice as much.
Yes.
Because that's now going in.
Now, the concessional contribution and the non-concessional contribution caps, they effectively in the background index, but once it hits a $2,500 threshold, they will then bump it.
Yeah. So they went up last financial year. They're not going up this financial year. It's likely they will go up in the future, either next year or the year after, but not changing this year. So super guarantee going from 11.5 to 12.
But also, Martin, on the concessional contributions not increasing and the non-concessional caps not increasing, that also the derivative of bring forward and carry forward is from that. So they by default aren't changing either.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad you said that. I was just like, I'm going out on this limb here.
Yes.
But
But
we'll get to the but.
There is a connection a little bit coming up
look out.
about the bring forward.
Right. Hey, it's Glen here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.